안녕 친구들. 저는 Franz from Make Up France, and welcome to, I guess, the first audio that I'm going to be posting on the secondary, talking about a very special friendship in 우리는 방탄소년단, Jungkook and Kim Taehyung, aka Taekook. So, 그럼 시작합니다. I'm gonna tell you what builds the foundation of their relationship and what it's generally like. And as it is, I'm gonna be giving you the brutal, honest rundown. So if you're not ready for that, go on ahead and tune out because there is just about anyone else who will tell you what you want to hear. Let's go. Ooh, they are a little messy. Okay, so let's get started and talk about the foundations of the relationship. I'm going to tell you straight up, shuffling for them was difficult for absolutely no reason, which also, just given the cards I'm looking at here, just tells me the foundations of their relationship, or like giving like the 5th grade science project that honestly, even though it's held together with like rubber bands and chewing gum, it hasn't fallen apart yet. Let's talk about it. So foundations, King of Pentacles, the Hierophant, King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, reverse. The presence of 2 kings, just the energy that it's giving me standing in it, being in it, is that they do probably often try to control each other and probably end up getting on each other's nerves quite a bit. The earth and the air is just giving both that like even like, let's say they were to hang out, they'll bicker and whoever ends up winning the argument gets to pick where they go to eat. Because they both know where they want to go to eat, but it's, oh, let's go to McDonald's. I don't want to get McDonald's. I want Burger King. Bickering, maybe even throwing a couple of fists up until, whoever's like, okay, you know what, I give in. Fine, we're going to Burger King. That's what it's giving. The foundations also include the Hierophant, which talks about, like, honestly, no roast to the both of them, but they probably would not have been friends if they did not meet as trainees or were formed into this group. They probably would not have been friends. I mean, the presence of the kings also tells me that, like, regardless, they're probably okay with spending money on each other. They do enjoy indulging in monetary purchases. Ace of Pentacles, reverse. It seems like they kind of struggle as to where they stand in each other's lives. Sometimes it's maybe one day Tae thinks like Jungkook is his best friend, and one day, like, that same day specifically, Jimin is like Jungkook's best friend. So it's very much like they sometimes have a real hard time fitting in each other's puzzles, so to say. But somehow it's still like you're a part of the puzzle. I just don't know where you go at all times. Let's talk about the center, spread across, which is going to specifically discuss what their dynamic is like, just overall in day-to-day kind of vibes. 9 of Swords, 5 of Swords, Hanged Man, and the Devil reversed. So this is telling me straight up, if they were to walk out of each other's lives today, if they didn't want to be friends, I mean, naturally with all friendships, if you don't want to be friends, you'd probably be able to just fall apart easily, but like, if there was a big enough wedge, it would just drive them apart and they'd probably never talk to each other again. This might sound negative, but let me get into it further, because this is honestly what it is, guys. This is what the cards are telling me. It seems like they also probably have issues with bickering, arguing. Like I said, whoever wins the argument makes the decision of where they go, what they do. They also might inadvertently end up hurting each other's feelings a lot of times. Like, even when it comes to playful roasting, it's just kind of like, damn, like, that hurt me. But the Hanged Man also gives me the energy that they will probably never be able to get away from each other. And it's not like on a soul bond level. It's very much just giving that they will forever be associated with each other. Forever be associated with each other. Doesn't matter whether they're even actively speaking or hanging out with each other. People will be thinking, oh, Tay did this because he misses JK. No. Yo, that's just, the outside perception of certain people, naturally. But that's what it's giving, is that they will never be able to get away from each other. The 9 of Swords, the foundations are real shaky. It also feels like they probably just ended up bonding together out of commonality from the things that they went through. Probably also both of them being misunderstood vastly by a lot of the general public and even, probably people close to them. I feel like that's also kind of what pulled them together. Overall, bottom 6 of cups, peeking out 10 of wands, magician, and 5 of wands. This relationship to the both of them is probably at times, not all times, but at times can be a real fucking headache. A real headache. Like a serious headache, as in sometimes like the both of them on opposite ends might be thinking like, is this worth it anymore? Oh yeah, also the 5 of wands peeking out. They argue a lot. However, overall, bottom 6 of cups, no matter what, probably till the end of time, till one of them or both of them passes, they will likely have love for each other, because this 6 of cups is telling me that by them growing up together, that solidified their bond. That solidified what they have. So like I was saying, the 5th grade science project that is held together by rubber bands and chewing gum, I guess like the chewing gum calcified or hardened just enough to hold everything together, because no matter what, they will be able to look back and come together over their past. We also have another card peeking out, 7 of cups. It also feels like they probably turn to each other whenever it feels like they don't have anyone else, but they're both on the same page about that. So it's not like, one of them will get offended that they're second choice. I don't know. I honestly was expecting a little bit, something sweeter, but it just be like that sometimes. But anyway, that is it from me. I just decided to just go in and put the scoop out there. So like I'm saying, that is it for me. Wow. It's a little awkward. But hopefully it'll get better over time. I will probably try to be posting more audios. Who knows? If you can't get down with the get down, don't get down with fuzz. Taehyung.